religious freedom and medicine. We asked the White House if Catholic physicians will be forced to violate their conscience and perform procedures that go against their morals. And President Joe Biden shares a story about his rosary. White House correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen?
Tracy, good evening to you. Today I asked White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki specifically about conscience protections. There are many Americans who are worried tonight those protections are about to disappear under the Biden administration.
There's pro-life groups right now very concerned about the phrase pregnancy discrimination in the Equality Act. You're familiar with that, I'm sure. That it would force doctors to perform abortions even if it violates their conscience. There are also concerns the bill would force doctors to perform gender transition surgeries and sterilizations again, even if it violates their conscience. What does President Biden, say about those concerns?
The president's been a long supporter of Roe V Wade. It has been his consistent belief that should be law, and he will fight to continue to protect that as being law.
Conscience concerns is not a concern of his?
No, I think, again, I'm just going to state what the president's policies are. Did you have another question?
Will President Biden keep the Conscience and Religious Freedom Division at HHS, the office that was put in place under President Trump, will he keep it in place to receive conscience complaints from those doctors?
You'll have to talk to a future Secretary Becerra once he is confirmed.
The press secretary was referring to President Joe Biden's nominee for health secretary. Javier Becerra has been accused of working against pro-life and religious freedom groups. Meanwhile, President Joe Biden, in his virtual meeting with Mexico's president Monday, talked about his faith. The president has come under intense criticism for his stance on some of the preeminent issues in the church.
During my visits, I got to know Mexico a little bit and its people and paid my respects to the Virgin of Guadalupe. As a matter of fact, I still have my rosary beads that my son was wearing when he passed.
Also tonight, education. I asked the White House press secretary if President Biden has a firm date for when all kids should be in school full-time learning. She did not give me a specific answer on that other than to say the president wants kids in school 5 days a week and that the American Rescue Plan will help make that happen. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.